Hang on just one second. Let me get this fixed. So anyway, it's a... Hey guys, welcome back. So I got Friday Favorites and Fooeys for you today, and as far as theme this week, I was really enjoying this look right here. This kind of contrasting sort of a look. I think it's just fun and creative and pretty. So that's my main sort of makeup look that I have to kind of cover today. So let's get to the favorites. Okay, so first eye favorite for the week is my Face Candy Amazonia palette. So I do have a whole video on this palette and the Sahara palette where I swatch them, let you know my thoughts on them, and I also show you a tutorial that's really close to this. I kind of tweaked and played with a few more things today on my eyes. I have a really hard time doing like the exact same eye look 2 days in a row. I always want to like tweak and try new things and play with other colors. So it's really close to this, but I tweaked a couple things from this palette and I also brought in a couple more shadows that I'm about to mention to you. So just know, it's a little bit different, but it's really close to this. Okay, the Amazonia looks like this. I just think it is absolutely beautiful. I mean, $12. $12 for this. Or this one in the Sahara for $20 for the bundle. It just like shocks me, blows me away. I love the silver in here. I love this color. I did put a little bit of this one in my crease today just because I really wanted to play with it. I love this one. I have a little bit of that on the inner corners of my eyes. That one's a very kind of loosely packed shadow, so it needs a little bit of a mixing medium, but I didn't use any kind of mixing medium just right on the inner corners of my eyes. But just know, it's very loosely packed, so I think a mixing medium would help it a little bit. And then this mint color, I think is so pretty and fun. So these are soft shadows. You can check out that video if you want to hear like kind of more thoughts on the formula, but these are a soft formula, which they remind me a lot of like the Lorac shadows, which years ago, I really did not like that kind of formula of shadow. And to this day, it's not my favorite formula of eyeshadow. But I think what makes me so excited about these palettes is the price point, the pretty packaging, and that they do still really perform well and look beautiful on the eyes. So while I might have to kind of tweak my application a little bit, like just use less product, tap off my brush, might have to do a little bit of cleanup under my eyes, I still think they're awesome, and I still really love them. I mean, that is so fun. That is so fun. It's just fun. And I love that this palette is cool and warm tones and still like super creative. Like you can do a lot of different things with this palette. This just like screams creativity to me. I absolutely love it. And I love that they have a nice blending shade in there. It's just a great palette. I love it. So when this little palette came to Sephora, I ended up getting it. This is the Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat palette. It's super cute. I got it because it's little, it's cute. Honestly, I was hoping it would be kind of like raised packaging or something, but it's pretty much all smooth. I mean, these are slightly raised, but not really. So it's smooth packaging. I was hoping it would have a little bit of like raised something, kind of like the Face Candy palette, but it doesn't. This is what it looks like on the back. So thoughts on this palette overall? Well, let me show you the shadows inside. I really honestly have not compared these to my full-size Naked Heat palette, but I've heard that most of these are super comparable to shadows in that palette, except for I think this one right here, I think is the one that's a little bit different. So thoughts on this palette, and I've heard people say this and I agree with them, like value-wise and is this necessary? Not that great, because I mean the value, you might as well get the big one, you know, that you've got like dupe sort of shadows in there. So if you have the big one, you really don't need the little one like I ended up getting. But what I love about this is that it's little. It's little and cute, and I love little makeup products. I love tiny makeup products just because they're cute and they're little and they're good for travel, and that's the whole reason I like this. I think it's just cute and little and fun for travel. But is it a great value? Not really. And does it really make sense to get it if you have the big one? Not really, but I still ended up getting it and I'm glad I did. So I played with these a lot this week as blending shades. Like I would start with this one and then get a fluffier brush and go over top of it with this one, and it just kind of blurred out that line and it was really pretty. I also like, did I just cover that up? I just covered that up. Let me get this fixed. Hang on just one second. Let me get this fixed. So I really like this kind of orangey shade too. I think it's really, really pretty. So these are nice quality. You know, if you've used Urban Decay matte shadows before, you know that they're nice and blendable. These are, I mean, slightly soft shadows, but not like the Face Candy ones, like not really at all. This darker shade is a little bit gritty, but I think that's kind of typical for darker shades, and we have a weird knuckle swatch going on. But isn't it pretty? I think it's pretty. Like, it's all warm tones, obviously, so you have to like the warm tones. If you're sick of warm tones, you won't want this, but I think it's super pretty. And they are all matte except for the first shade, which is Inhale, and that one has just a little bit of a satin sort of finish to it. So yeah, I like it because it's cute and little. Wish it were raised. Would love it even more if it were a lower price point though, and slightly different shades from the large size. For blush this week, I did end up playing with this palette. This is my Mally Get Cheeky Brightening Blush Trio, and this one is in Just Peachy. So last week I played with, I think it's called Pleased as Punch, which is the more pinky one. This is the more peachy one. So I said that I was gonna try to, you know, play with this one this week so I could show it to you, and I did. This is what the box looks like. I think these are so pretty and really, really nice quality. So I do have this on my cheeks this week. Let me turn my mirror where I can see my face so I can describe. So I do have this on my cheeks this week, but then I have something over it because I'm about to mention that other thing to you in just a second. But these are so beautiful. I love the packaging on it. It's got that pink metallic-y sort of a look to it. And then you open it up, really nice mirror. So you get the 3 different cheek products in here. The kind of satiny sort of blush, the blush topper, which is gorgeous and really just softens the look of your blush and makes it look so gorgeous and natural. I meant to put this on my cheeks this week, or I did put this on my cheeks this week, but I meant to put it on my face today, but I forgot. So I will just show you in a swatch. But this one is the more peachy one, obviously, Just Peachy, versus the other one is more punchy, pinky sort of color because it's Pleased as Punch. So it really is up to you, you know, which one you like better. Do you like peach colors or do you like kind of more, I'd say warm pinks. If you like warm pinks, that one's not, the other one's not super duper purpley pink. It's not super orangey pink either. Maybe it's more of a classic pink, but it's not super purpley. So anyway, it's up to you, whichever one you want, if you like peach or if you like pink better. I like them both, so I have both, and I really do like both. But it's just a really beautiful, natural looking blush. You can see it's not over the top, really, really pretty. This blush topper is just genius. It really does soften and give that youthful look on the cheeks. And then this one has that gorgeous golden colored highlight. So it's just really pretty. Blends very nicely onto the cheeks. Very nice quality. Wears well. Love the packaging. It just feels nice. Looks pretty. They're great little trios. The other blush that I was loving this week is this one. This is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Blush in Sweet Cheeks. So this is the one that was included in the QVC Today Special Value set. And this is such a pretty blush. So I do have this on today with the satin one from the Mally Trio, and I did use a little bit of the blush topper from the trio, and then I put this on the top. I just couldn't stop with the blush today. I just wanted to layer all the things, so I did. So this is just a really beautiful, glowy, youthful looking peachy blush. It's very reminiscent of like NARS's Orgasm, so if you've thought about that, this is a really pretty alternative to that. And one thing I wanted to note that I did notice wearing it a lot this week, I really don't see it as much in a swatch, but I did notice it more on my face. I noticed more shimmer to this blush. So this does have like it has a sheen to it, but it also has some shimmer to it, some golden shimmer. And I think it's really pretty. I love it. I really love it. And I think it's going to be so pretty for spring and summer, but some people feel strongly about shimmer. So just wanted to note that I do see some golden shimmer, but I mean, it's really, really little. It's not like chunky glitter. It's just golden shimmer to it. So I think it just catches the light. It looks so pretty. Like I said, gonna be so fun for spring and summer. I really, really like it. And this really stays very intense on the face. So it just keeps that like fun vibrancy and just gives a lot of color. Like I feel like I have a lot of blush on right now, but I'm not mad about it. I think it's fun. I really like it. For lips this week, I have another favorite from that set. This is the IT Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi Hydrating Color Awakening Lip Treatment Serum. I really like this stuff. It says anti-aging and skin-loving, essential butters and oils, hyaluronic filling spheres, antioxidants, and peptide infused. And does it say anything else? Developed with plastic surgeons and dermatologists. Yeah, that's what it says. Apply directly to the lips for a youthful looking natural flush of color that lasts. When using for the first time, twist for 5 to 10 clicks. I actually did not have to do that with this, which surprised me. Usually these kind of products, you have to like twist them a lot, but mine I didn't. So you just twist it a couple times. I don't want to waste it, but a little bit of product comes out, and it's kind of a plasticky applicator, and then you just rub it on your lips, and it is super hydrating, really, really comfortable on the lips. I love the smell of it. Oh my gosh. So vanilla and sweet and like a MAC lipstick. It just smells amazing. I always say like a MAC lipstick because I feel like that was like one of the original things that smelled that way. But now a lot of products, makeup products, have that kind of vanilla scent. But that's just always what I think about. That's why I always compare it to that, because I feel like that was like the OG of that scent. So anyway, tangent, it smells really good. I think the packaging is pretty and pink. It's very hydrating and really does feel like a treatment on the lips. And it just develops this really beautiful flush of pink color on the lips. It just looks so natural. I've said this a million times before. That's one thing I love about IT Cosmetics, is that all of their color cosmetic products, like this is kind of, you know, between the lines of a color cosmetic product, but also like a lip treatment. It's kind of both in one, because you get the color and you get the treatment. But I feel like when they do their color cosmetics, they really just keep it so fresh and youthful looking and just beautiful, like naturally beautiful looking. So this is one of those type of products. This is one of those type products where it just looks beautiful and youthful. I love it. And it also is so hydrating on the lips. So this is a total win. I'm really excited about this. And then last favorite for the week, I have another one of the ColourPop lipsticks. I think I might like this even better than the color I showed last week, which I think was it Layover? I can't remember the name, but this one is a lighter nude. This is Appy, and it's like a warm toned, tanny nude sort of a color, but it is so pretty. Once again, I mean, I already kind of mentioned about the formula last week, but this is like the ideal lipstick formula, in my opinion, what I'm looking for, where it starts out kind of more satiny, creamy, and then it sets down and gets a little bit more between satin and matte, not super duper matte. I totally overlined my lips today. I'm not ashamed of it, you know, it is what it is. I just kind of started lining and I was like, oh, I guess we're overlining the lips today. So I did. But it just kind of sets down to be more of a satiny, between a satin and a matte finish, and it's just super comfortable, but very long wearing. When it wears off, it doesn't get weird. It doesn't do the there, not there line. It just fades evenly. So it's comfortable, long wearing, low maintenance, lots of color options, pretty packaging to it, affordable. These are, I think, $7 each. They're just so nice. So one of my favorite lipstick formulas that I've found and tried recently. All right, guys, those are all my favorites for this week. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you were loving this week, or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.